Italian F4 returns and we're ready to go racing once again around Vallelunga for the third race of the weekend. It's going to be action-packed, it's going to be exciting, and it is now time to get going and prepare for this 5-minute signal is given, and that is in a few moments we will be underway and racing around this circuit. So, over to the battle screen so you are able to see our grid for this contest. Let's momentarily hand over to Ian.
Absolutely dominant with the first two races of the weekend, but it's also a race of the rookies, and we're about to speak to one of them, Dante Vinci from Australia.
Dante, a rookie podium in the almost fastest lap yesterday, so what are you hoping for this morning?
I mean, I'm very happy to walk away yesterday with P10 and the rookie podium. Obviously, the pace is there, so the starting position doesn't really resemble that, but we can definitely make a lot of positions in today's race.
Thank you.
Dante Vinci from Sydney, Australia. Rookie podium yesterday, was fastest on circuit, fastest lap right up until the very final moments, and missed that record, or the fastest lap for race 2 yesterday, by just 0.06 of a second. Starting right behind him is the 2023 World Karting Champion, Kirill Kutskov.
Kirill, first points of the season yesterday. How can you repeat that today?
Yeah, it was a really great performance yesterday. Managed to get some points for me and for the team. So yeah, hopefully we can repeat it today. So that's the minimum aim, to get to the points, and maximum is to gain as much positions as possible.
Good luck.
A super talent is Super Kutskov, the 2023 World Champion for the Maffei Racing Team. Highly professional, yet young outfit from north of the border in Switzerland. First points of the season for Maffei Racing yesterday.
Time to run you through the grid then for our contest. David Cosma Christopher, who lost the lead from pole position. He bogged down all the way to 9th. Starts on pole back today. Lucas Amalisto in 2nd. Emmanuel Olivieri in 3rd. And then it's Maxim Rem, the German driver, goes from 4th position for US Racing. Our winner from 5th, one of our contenders rather, for yesterday, came from 5th. His name was Sebastian Weldon, and he's alongside Marcus Sita in 6th. Can Sebastian Weldon get the win that he wasn't able to get yesterday? That's exactly what I was trying to mention, if I can get my words out. Maximilian Popov alongside Theo Schrupp. Dante Vinci is in 9th alongside Alex Powell, who will go from 10th position. Kirill Kutskov is in 11th. Emily Cotti in 12th place on the grid. This is Group A and Group C, who are doing battle. Group B have participated in 2 races this weekend already. That's why you're not seeing the likes of Stoltramanis or Keen Nakamura Berta. So, we've got Al Kutska in 26th position, and then in 27th and 25th on the grid. Just waiting for the driver names to appear in our picture as we are. Luckily, Francesco Pio Coppola is in 25th, and the driver in 27th. It's Phil Collins Strange. Yeah, Italian F4 had a little issue, and with these timings I don't want to scroll down and mess them up, so I have no clue who's where, unless the TV pictures actually tell me. So that's always fun. Here we go though. Let's get ready for Italian F4 to go motor racing around Vallelunga once again. And what an amazing venue this is on the evidence of yesterday. Overtaking opportunities absolutely everywhere, as K and B proved yesterday. There is always that chance to defend though, if you've got the pace. And Sebastian Weldon proved you can do attacking from start to finish. So it may not be the domination that we've seen unless Sebastian Weldon just gets straight up into the lead at the start. So keep an eye. Yesterday I didn't actually really keep my eyes too much on him, like in terms of off the start, so I'm really gonna make sure that I change that. I'm hoping that Cosma Christopher can stay out. And what would make it a good race, it's a 25-minute race, so not a lot of time to play with, of course, here in Italian F4, but it would really transform the race if Weldon, of course, has the pace on everyone, which is what we expect, but if he has to make overtakes, which every driver is going to try and make it difficult for him. I mean, if it's action-packed, if it's exciting, then who cares about what's going on? So I'm thinking that if we get underway in about 3 minutes, I'll have 5 minutes. Oh, Maxim Rem is left on the grid. The driver that was set to start all the way from 4th position on the grid will not leave the line, and he has been left. That is disappointment for him. We had another staller, I believe, further back as well, but Maxim Rem, that's a chance gone from 4th on the grid. He was looking to be a contender, but that is a dramatic moment which sees his race take a dramatic switch right before we even got going for race 3 at Vallelunga. So what I was trying to say was, so let's say we get underway at in about 2 minutes time at 5 past, 25 minutes start then. So around 30 past is when hopefully this race will come to a close. We'll be on a straight off air. I'd say, yeah, around 8:35 is when this around 8:30 is when this race will end, and then I believe 8:35 is the world feed for F2. So I'll have about 5 minutes to just scrap myself and go from commentary to commentary and then to another commentary, which should be fair, it's fun. It means that I'm entertained, which then I have a break between F2 and Porsche where I'm like, when is this race going to start? It's like, hurry up. We want to get racing, we want to get going. And then, of course, after the Super Cup, it's like, to be fair, after the Super Cup, I've got stuff to organise for F1, so I'd prefer not to have that immediately. Luckily, we've got a bit of a break till the pre-show as well, which I'll be doing with how busy it is. And then, of course, the Indy 500, a busy day, a busy weekend, rather, like, busy as a whole. So it's going to be quite a lot of fun to see what this race is able to deliver us. Italian F4 on later on today. I'll be covering it live. It does clash with the F1, but the good thing about it is it's only 25 minutes, so it slots perfectly in the middle, so I get to see the start, I get to see the end of F1. So it all works out quite perfectly, to be fair. And then, of course, I'm already part of F1 through the pre-show, so at the end of the day, all's good. I'll be there for the start, I'll be there for the end, so it's all quite nice. And then, of course, I'll be in the pit lane for IndyCar. That's a little life story in terms of Omi and how he's doing stuff this weekend. Okay. Information that you didn't need, information that you got there. That's quite interesting. Well, the grid will fix itself, the lifetimes will fix themselves in a second. It's just a reminder that I always have to tell you guys, but it's just the way that these timings are set up and done. It's the way they work, and it's the way everything happens. Okay? We're ready to go racing then. Cosmo Christopher on pole position. Alongside him is going to be Luca Samalisto. We are waiting the green flag to be waved at the back of the screen, and in Italian F4, it is the first on-track action of the day. Here come the 5 red lights. Italian F4 is underway. Once again, like yesterday, Cosmo Christopher has not got the race started that he wants, and it's Luca Samalisto who says thank you very much and takes the lead into turn number 1. Moving up to second place is Olivieri. We have Sebastian Weldon, the driver who finished second yesterday, being swallowed up by the field at this stage as we go wheel to wheel. Olivieri trying to go for the lead. Around the outside goes Olivieri. Can he make this move? Side by side between the top 2. A super move by Olivieri to get to the front of the field. Weldon all out of shape further back as we go side by side. Samalisto has a chance to fight back. To the outside he'll go. Olivieri with a lock-up. Olivieri makes a mistake. He locks up. He runs wide. And the lead reinstated in a few moments time for Luca Samalisto. Moving himself up to second place there. Marcus Sita has jumped up and bolted forward to the inside. Olivieri tries to fight back on the brakes. Samalisto with the lead. What a start to Italian F4. Dramatic stuff everywhere. Weldon trying to get by. A big brawl on this opening lap. And around the outside, Olivieri past one. Can he get past another one? He's trying to get through. He's passed on Sata, and now he's going for the lead again. He's surely going to be run out of road. Unbelievable start to this race. They are battling corner after corner for this race lead, and I think we can finally say that it belongs to Luca Samalisto. Out of the final corner we go. Weldon to the inside. Weldon improves to third position. Incredible by him. Out of the final corner we go, and now there's a chance for Emmanuel Olivieri to have a chance to go for the race lead. What a start to the contest we've had. Wheel to wheel, Maximilian Popov there, up against Alex Powell. And here we go! Wheel to wheel! Olivieri trying to get to the outside line. Luca Samalisto saw that one coming. He defends. Weldon tries to get the better traction. Tries to get the better line. Who said race 3 was going to be a drought? Don't go back to yesterday. Don't go back to yesterday. But that doesn't matter right now. It's all action. Weldon darting left, darting right. Sends it around the outside of 1. He's not going to get past 2 to take the lead, is he? He's around the outside and he will take second place. It would have been quite something had he taken the lead. But he will try it a couple of meters later. Around the outside goes Sebastian Weldon. On the brakes, turns in, makes it his corner, makes it his race lead. Sebastian Weldon from 5th on the grid to the lead in Italian F4. Now, Olivieri has the chance. Wheel to wheel and contact made. And that is going to be Samalisto who takes the place, getting the power down. Alex Powell roaring around the outside. And he's trying to move up to second place. The biggest brawl we've seen so far this season. Weldon pulling away. It's side by side between Powell. The teammates are wheel to wheel. And it's going to be Powell who is going to get ahead of Olivieri and take the final spot on the podium at this stage. Well, there we go. We had a great fight. Which was our lead. It all ended very quickly. Okay, here we go then. Down the straight, looking to see who's going to make some moves. Powell defends the attack from Olivieri. Now he tries to attack himself on Samalisto. 3 wide to the braking zone. Surely this one ends in tears. How are they still pointing in the right direction? Samalisto maintaining that second for the moment. What on earth is going on? Sata, Popov, and also, at the same moment, Theo Schrupp all together in the Van Amersfoorts. Oh, contact is made! Spinner! Who on earth was that? That has spun! It is a dramatic moment in the race. One of our contenders has gone round. And it's Samalisto. Luca Samalisto is the driver who had the moment. Dramatic stuff. Luca Samalisto, after being a contender, he has dropped. Where on earth, I want to ask, is David Christopher? Where? He's in 12th. That's how aggressive it's been. He got absolutely swallowed by the field once again, as I mentioned. So a huge looker for Weldon. What's going to go on? Okay, so he's going to get tagged round. So that is going to be... Was it Powell? Or was it Olivieri who made the contact? I think it may have been Olivieri, I think. We're going to have to see. Across the line we go. Oh, all over the road. That is going to be off the road for David Cosma Christopher. It's getting super tight. They are going to the grass. They're going to the white lines. It's the first on-track action around Vallelunga. And it's definitely delivering in terms of action and overtaking and chaos. All factors that come with it. Down to the braking zone. Weldon, Powell, and Marcus Sita doing well at this stage. Goodness me. Definitely the most chaotic laps I've been able to call at this championship so far. Big accident in the background. Just as I talk about chaos, there's a huge crash, and that is going to be the number 30 that's gone round of Emil Tanju, and we've also got the number 44 of Guy Albag, who's gone off. So it's been a chaotic moment in this race. After a dramatic start, we have more chaos, which is the safety car deployed with 18 minutes and 44 seconds plus 1 lap to go. This is, honestly, This is where we reach peak Italian. Not even race 4 later. Not even race 4. Honestly, if Misano was just a Misano race, and if this is the action that we're gonna get, Monza will be the biggest brawl next time out. Honestly, actually, we're behind the safety car. I'm gonna take this moment to actually take a look at motorsport schedule. I want to know whether that's alone. I really want that weekend, Italian F4 Monza, to not be clashing with anything else. Because just imagine the fun of having Italian F4 alone. There'll be 3 races to completely look forward to. Right. Just taking a look. Italian F4. Monza. Do I just keep it in this layer? There we go. Thank God. There's no Formula 1, Formula 2, Formula 3 that week or anything else. Italian F4 is getting my full focus. I thank God for that, because I really want to... Because I'm really excited for Italian F4 at Monza. Honestly, the brawl you're going to get is going to be unbelievable around Monza. You're going to be going 3 wide, 4 wides for the lead. And as it's a very clear weekend, hopefully we can get Wes. Of course, he's recording stuff for his own channel with F1, the BBC Radio 5 live commentary, which absolutely go check that out. Really helpful to everyone up here at JB Motorsports. And of course, the person who provides us with Porsche Super Cup qualifying as well, making that coverage possible. So huge thank you to him for that. Now, to be fair, this is the F4 that I was promised when I came here, where you're just getting just chaos. You're getting cars spinning left, right, center. But yes, Italian F4 is going to be a big brawl, and as the weekends will be a lot more freer, hopefully we can get to Wes on to the coverage. Next weekend, in terms of action, as I've already got this comms chart open, we're going to have GB3 at Spa. So, going to be interesting to see how GB3 do get on at Spa. Looking forward to that. Fekka will head to Zandvoort at the same time. Spa next time out for GB3. Of course, does clash with the Spain weekend, but we can put stuff on recording and we can sort that all out, so everything will still be okay with that. So yeah. Luckily, everyone will still be okay, and we'll still, of course, bring coverage, because now my lovely laptop is able to also stream and record live timings, so everything works. Of course, we'll do it recorded so you can get my commentary over it. So we can do that later on. So looking further back, can we identify someone else? I cannot see due to the sun, the driver who went off on the left hand side, so apologies for that one. I'm not able to unfortunately identify. Oh, was it the number? Well, it's not Gabriel Gomez. I thought it was the number 78 for a second, but no, not Gabriel Gomez. I guess we're gonna have to look to who's fallen. Francesco, yeah, I think it's Francesco Pio Coppola who's had that issue. So yeah, all is okay. Just take a look at this graphic. Weldon up 4, Powell up 8, Sater up 3, Popoff up 3, and then Schropp up 5. 3. He's in 5th. Don't know why I'm completely getting numbers completely mixed up. Olivieri down 3. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable how much changes this field has had. So many have went backwards, so many have went forwards. It's like, it's unbelievable how it's all played out. Everyone's gaining so many positions. Right, when does the safety car come in? Behind the safety car, I think I'm going to have a little ice cream in between F2 and the Porsche Super Cup. Looking forward to the Porsche Super Cup, to be fair, at Monaco. But yeah, it looks like I'm going to have a quick ice cream in between the F2 and the Porsches, just to get the voice all smoothed out, because after this race, I don't know what's going to happen. Well, the evidence of the opening lap, it's like it's going to be just completely wide open. And to be fair, F2 co-commentating that will not affect my voice at all. It's mostly just when you're doing the shouty bits, of course. So that'll just be me yapping on like I am right now, which of course is fine. But it's the exciting moments where you're like, okay. But no, honestly, the best moments are where you have so much action, and where if you feel like your voice is dying, then that's usually a good thing. You're doing a good job. You're doing a good job. You're giving the passion that the race needs and deserves. So, to some degree, good. And then of course you can always fix it with some ice cream. Apologies. 13 minutes to go on the clock plus 1 lap, as we do in Italian F4. It doesn't look like we're going to have 4 races at Monza, unfortunately. We'll be back down to 3. No more, everyone won't be divided, but to be fair, now I'm used to this, and now it's like, oh yeah, we get an excuse for 1 extra race. Who can complain about 1 extra race? 4 races on the weekend. Who can complain? No one. So, I mean, the divisions did give us an excuse to have that. So that's one thing I'll miss. I'd love to have 4 races, 1 extra race at Monza, just 1 race extra to have another tier of chaos. Right up to the camera, let's see. How far can we go? There we go. The top, okay. There we go. You can tell behind the safety car. All of the professionalism of absolutely shouting at the action has disappeared. And instead, we're filling time as we wait to get back going. And luckily, we're going to get back going now because the safety car's coming in at the end of this lap. So, we make our way through around this circuit. What a race this is turning into. In Italian F4, and we're about to get the resumption now and continue on that at the moment. There we go. Let's get back going. Seb Weldon the leader, Alex Powell in second, Marcus Sita in third, Popov in fourth, and then it's Theo Schropp in 5th position. Oh, can I just say, if we have like a 40-car grid with 3 races, it's going to be wild. It is time for Italian F4 to resume with 10 minutes, 50 seconds plus a lap to go. It's Italian F4. It's been chaotic, and we're about to get going once again around this circuit. Here we go. Waiting for the green. Waiting. Putting the hammer down. And taking us back to the green flags is Seb Weldon. Out of the final corner we go, and he's going to lead us down the start-finish straight. We are racing in the Italian F4 Championship once again around Vallelunga. The green flags fly. Powell sticking with Weldon as we make our way down to the first turn of the circuit. Weldon dishing out the slipstream. The teammates of Popov and Marcus Sita are very close together. That's third, that's fourth. Is there a chance to go for the move for the lead? For Powell, has a look, can't get by. That's the Van Amersfoorts to the inside line. And that will be an improvement for Maximilian Popov, who gets ahead of his teammate. So that's exactly what he wanted. And the restart there. And it's super tight still. Closing in, the teammates looking to battle. Theo Schrupp trying to make a move as well. Olivieri trying to recover. And he's trying to get past Theo Schrupp now. And can he rotate the car from the outside line? He's going to get run out of road. He'll keep his foot in. And Olivieri will take the position. Off the road in the background goes one of our Prema cars. And that is late on the brakes. And that is going to be a big opportunity. Down through these couple of corners now. Can we see the power being applied? And any defensive or attacking driving going on. That's brave around the outside from Alexander Bondarev. Bondarev thinking about something extraordinary. To the inside, has a look. And we've got a Van Amersfoort car off the road in the background. So we'll try and identify for you which one that was. That looks like the number 66 there of Dante Vinci, who was the car that went off the road. So yeah, Dante Vinci off the road. we make our way through. Fastest lap of the race again for Sebastian Weldon. After being denied yesterday, it looks like today the win will be heading his way. That's late on the brakes, and that will be a move complete coming in from Olivieri, and he gets ahead of Marcus Sita. Didn't want to sit him behind. He doesn't have to, because he's got by. Oh, it's super close between them all. Dante Vinci trying to keep it on the road at this stage. We've got a Prema getting super close in the background there. As we make our way through. Down to the braking zone. 7 minutes and 36 seconds. At the moment, we've got the number 77, that's Bart Harrison. Just ahead of Dante Vinci. So Dante Vinci having to go from the attack to the defense. Now he sends a dive bomb to Dante Vinci down the inside of Bart Harrison as he tries to take that position. And they are going to arrive side by side in our picture in a few moments. If you are synced up with us. Looks like they remain single file. So that was resolved in the favour of Bart Harrison, who maintains that position. He's gone up 8 positions. Going up a lot is Charles Dupé. He's gained 10. Unbelievable stuff. Olivieri. Down to the braking zone he goes. So Olivieri now will be trying to see whether he can chase down and attack Popov. That's the car that's directly ahead. Alexander Bondarev battling hard in the Prema car. In the Prema machine, Alexander Bondarev defends to the inside. Trying to find some luck around the outside will be Charles Dupé, who we've just mentioned, who's really attacked his way through the field. It's super tight. They turn through the apex. Stand on the power. Take the wide line. And make their way down through these corners. It is actually still close. Relatively close. Not Weldon just dominating, pulling up the road. It's still relatively close, where there cannot be an error. This is race number 3. We'll, of course, have to go off air quickly, but you'll have all the information in terms of race number 4. The top 36 will progress. So most of the drivers, we say goodbye to a couple. And the way it works in Italian F4 is exactly that, where 36 will race in the finale, while we say goodbye to a couple of drivers who are eliminated. We do it based on points here in Italian F4, so the points that they score in the 2 races that they participate in. Everyone gets stacked up, and the bottom ones have to fade away and fade out of the event before our grand finale of the weekend. So we make our way through. Late stuff on the brakes. Incoming in the background. Loads of late moves, I have to say, being attempted. Popov super close now to Alex Powell. So that will be a great battle going on for 2nd position in the race. It's so great. It's so great to see Italian F4 racing being so competitive after what we had in... After what we saw in Misano, where it was a lot more quieter. Yeah, you had some great battles, but it was a lot more quieter. Now, it's all action. With Powell, with Popov, with Olivieri. Bart Harrison losing a position. Moving themselves up. The driver in 13th right now, Luca Visciano. A reminder, this is Group A versus Group C. Group number A, Group number B have already participated in the first 2 races, so they're not in this one. They'll be back for the ones who progress in race number 4. Easy move there. incoming. Savinkov gets past further back, and at the same time Andrea Kostek losing a position. Seeing a battle at the moment where the number 31, that is going to be of Kirill Kutskov, defending that position perfectly at this stage is Kirill Kutskov. And Kirill Kutskov has moved up to 7th in the race. Late move on the brakes. Incoming by Savinkov, who will go wheel to wheel. And Savinkov will try get to the apex first. So that's going to be Savinkov with the outside line. Alexander Ruta with the inside. Alexander Ruta with the place. Nothing Savinkov could do. So Alexander Ruta takes the position. You've also got the number 52 in the mix as well. And the number 52 there being Alexander Savinkov, as we mentioned, who is lost out to the Prema. Let's take a look at a replay. Around the outside of 1, possibly. Very nearly 2. Superb. Superb stuff. Two minutes to go plus 1 lap. We're in the final stages of this race. We're all set, preparing and getting ready for the FIA Formula 2 Championship. In a couple of moments time we'll be straight off air and we'll bring you any news or updates in race number 4 later on. It's close. Bart Harrison feeling brave. Bart Harrison giving it their all to get ahead of Alexander Savinkov. Can Bart Harrison do it? It will be a move incoming on the brakes. Or a battle that goes down definitely to the braking zone 100%. On the evidence of this so far. Taking the wide line. Giving it, of course, the widest berth possible to stand on the power. And then to take the position. Those are the words he'll be hoping that are said in a few moments time. So we go on to the penultimate lap of this race now. Next time by will be the final lap. The clock will hit 0, but we still have second place to resolve. Will it be so Popov has lost out to Olivier. We missed that. We didn't get to see it, but he's lost that position. Battle for second place is on, though, between Powell and Olivieri. After seeing the fight for the win unfold in race 2 yesterday, let's see what we're going to get in terms of race 3 battle for second place today. Penultimate lap, final lap is next to Matt Popov. Will be waiting for the chance. It is a complete brawl behind. Cars absolutely everywhere. Around the outside, opportunity incoming, and that is going to be super brave stuff. Alexander Bondarev trying to pass them all, quite literally at that corner. He's still side by side. He still hasn't even completed the battle. So you've got Kutskov in there. Ruta maintains the position. Dante Vinci gets on the power, nearly makes contact with Alexander Bondarev. There's the defense. Coming in, Alexander Ruta trying to get the power down, wheel to wheel. Between these two drivers, the 31 of Kirill Kutskov will hang on for the moment. Ruta's not done yet, back down the inside. And Ruta really going for it. It's absolutely side by side. It is a complete scrap in this order of the field. And now Dante Vinci wants to get involved with his teammate. He wants to get ahead of his teammate. Sebastian Weldon is on the final lap of the race. He's the race leader with 2.1 seconds gap to the battling that goes on for second place. And a battle for second place, which we don't know whether it will be Powell, whether it will be Olivieri, whether it will be Popov. 3 drivers all in the chance. 2 drivers all with the opportunity. Here we go. Down the straight. Gaining. Gaining is Olivieri. Can he try and make this move on this last lap? Powell hangs on to it for the moment. We'll try get a dive bomb move completed. Pop off, waiting to see whether there's a chance to stand on the podium by the end of this race. What sort of traction is it for Olivieri? We go through. 2:10 is the gap. Final lap of the race. It's the last lap around Vallelunga. And it's going to be Sebastian Weldon out of the final corner. He was denied yesterday. He got so close, but was still too far. Today, he's the first driver to see the flag. What a way to start off Sunday. Sebastian Weldon wins for the second time in Italian F4. He beat home Alex Powell. It's the fastest lap on the last lap for Seb Weldon. Superb stuff from him. And then it is Popov in third, Satas in fourth, and then it's going to be Schropp in fifth, Kutzkoff is in sixth, Root in seventh, Winchie in eighth, and then it's Harrison, Bart in ninth, and in 10th position is Luca Ricciano. Superb stuff. Congratulations, Sebastian Weldon. Deserved win. After what took place yesterday, he deserved to get that winning moment. He's got it now. Congratulations to him. That is it from Italian F4. And that leaves us now set with only one race remaining. It's our grand finale. Our 36 top 36 drivers progress through the through to that event from our results in race 1, race 2, race 3, and we will be back to bring you that action later on today. Will be at around the same time as Formula 1 Grand Prix, but race 4 for Italian F4, K&B versus Sebastian Weldon, part 2. Bring it on. We'll see you then. Goodbye.